Hey, it's the DETOUR.
The polar vortex has arrived. Now, don't get it twisted. I don't like driving in snow. Obviously, like, it has its dangers and it can be very, very hazardous. But in the same hand is that, no, snow is beautiful. It makes the entire landscape change. It's that beautiful thing of looking out your window at 1 in the morning and seeing the world undisturbed and knowing for a fact that life is just still. It's times like these that I remember what it's like to be a kid. I remember sitting in the living room and just begging for my school to be across that line of words that would just scroll where it was like the lottery every time, just being like, come on, I don't want to give away my hometown, but come on, hometown. To me, I think that, yes, it would be very easy to, acclimate to a different climate and not have snow during, at certain times of the year or different things like that. But I absolutely love snow. It's a sign of things that change, and it's a sign that, okay, like, we're going to get through this little dip in the weather, but then spring is coming. It's kind of like salad. Salad is brought to you before you have your entree. Something good is coming. Is that, oh, it's salad. It's cold. Interesting. Maybe it's more similar than we realize. Snow and salad are the same thing. I guess that's what I'm trying to say there, but it's an analogy. People have done dumber ones. Winter for me means that Christmas is near. Winter for me tells me that the new year is starting. Winter is the time that I played Death Stranding. That's actually one of the very first games that I ever got to dive into while being medicated and experiencing a whole new world, and I did it during winter, and it was also during one of the worst times of my life. I remember that was so iconic, and now whenever it rolls around again, I get that itch to play Death Stranding, where it's just, the mentality of hunkering down and staying warm and delivering my packages, because, it's UPS the game, which, of course, if people think that that's the case, they're basically right, but there's so much more to it. There's so much more to Death Stranding. Oh my god, it's a game that everybody should experience at least once. And don't watch cutscenes, you'll be lost. But like right now, it is severely coming down, and technically it could be dangerous right now. But the roads are clear, and it's also a simple rule when you drive in the snow: drive slow. Take your time. Don't worry about it. Don't have a panic attack. And this is the other thing too, is that when it comes to, like, I know that Ohio has this, and I don't know if anybody else, and I don't know how any other states do this, but we have level warnings for snow, for being out on the road, that, like, if it's a level 1, 2, 3, or 4, the severity is more intense. 1 through 3 makes sense to me, where it's kind of like, yeah, okay, be cautious, or only go out when you absolutely have to, this, and this. But level 4, the last time that I checked, unless if I'm wrong, but the last time I checked, level 4 is that they're going to give you a ticket. Now, I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine a cop sitting in his car, being covered in mounds and mounds of snow, waiting for people to get on this horrible road that he fought to get out on, by the way. It's okay for him to be out. He sees a car sliding all over the road, making it to a stop sign, probably blowing through it, and goes, "That man needs to be stopped." He then pulls his car into drive, unless if police cruisers have really great 4-wheel drive and I just don't know about it. But for this analogy, it'd be better if they only had 2-wheel drive and it was the back. I imagine a police chase where 2 cars are just chilling on the road and nobody's just going anywhere. I laugh every time I see a level 4 because they take it so seriously, and they're like, oh, you will be fined and you'll be this or that. It's like, cool, you gonna stop me? Like, you're putting yourself at risk, pal. Oh. Man, it really is coming down, huh? But that's something that's always just kind of intrigued me, is that I really want to know the logistics of how that works, is that, will a cop stop you in a blizzard? Number one, nobody wants to be in a blizzard, and if anything, I think that it should just be like a scare tactic or a placebo, where it's kind of like, oh, don't do it, they'll catch you. It's like, yeah, good luck. It's like, it's ice on top of snow on top of ice. Like, nobody's going anywhere. I will say that I have had friends of mine that they're just like, oh, hey, man, you want to go get wings or you want to do this? And I'm like, it's a level 3. I'm not going out. And then they assure me and they're like, oh, dude, shut up. You're fine. I'll come and grab you in like 15 minutes. And literally 15 minutes later, mind you, they live like 10 away, so they only took 5 extra minutes to get to me. They pick me up and we go have wings during a blizzard. Like, driving in the snow isn't that bad. Like, is it dangerous? Yes, if you're reckless. Like, take your time, be slow, be mindful of people. And sure, people may be miserable and they don't like it, but that's the thing. is that it's just like you got to appreciate it. You got to do what you got to do. You got to get through it. More and more, honestly, snow just makes me want a fireplace. Did any of your parents ever do that where they had like the black footprints that came, like maybe you had like a really big fireplace, but maybe like it was that thing where like they did like the big boot prints and things to try to make it look like Santa was there? I love that crap so much. But no, all in all, I love snow. And of course, I'll probably say this, stop the camera and get into an accident. But until then, I love snow. I think it's great. I think that it's just a proof of that we're making it this far into the year. The new year is here and the seasons are going to change. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in my life when the snow is melting. But I'm also 110% present while it's here. And if you take nothing else away from this, have that moment at 1 in the morning when you get your water. When you're really, really thirsty and you just need to stop and just look outside. See how undisturbed the world is. It's incredible. Snow, baby!